going on, guys? Today I'm going to give you a breakdown of the Fortnite World Cup in its entirety. I'm going to go over everybody and how everybody did. But that being said, we have to address one thing. Jamside and 7SSK7 were trolling. How does the best player, Jamside, all right, I'm not talking about SSK7, he's decent, he's made some good plays, but there are definitely better players than 7SSK7. Jamside was definitely better than anybody there, like hands down. You guys could pull the Mongrel was there, the Clicks was there. You could pull all those famous, overrated players out your, but Jamside was definitely the best there. We're talking about a player that literally is trying to wall replace and someone is shooting behind him. This dude turns around and snipes the kid and goes back to wall replacing. Like, that annoyance is gone. Now I don't have to hear the sound of a gun traveling in my direction. We're talking about that player. Killed Mongrel in the past.
Come on.
Killed Mr. Savage M, Benji Fishy.
One's above me.
Oh my god,
Oh, of course it's 5 skill and jam side. Of course it's jam side. Of course it is.
All those. And then some random dude named Spades comes out of nowhere and murks him 5 out of 6 games. Spades he seems like a cool guy. He's definitely underrated, like Jamside.
Spades got first, which is insane. Like, you guys think about all the big time players out there and all that. It's like, no, this man.
I've looked at, obviously, both of their gameplays. Not as good. Like, just, I don't understand. So, you hear the commentators in the first game, like Courage, he was like, all right, who's it going to be? Someone has to die first. Who's it going to be?
Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one? Yep. You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup.
And I'm sitting here like, Jamside and SSK7 are here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to tear it up. They're going to tear it up, right? And then game 1, I'm like, I'm watching this live, right? I'm watching this live. I'm like, okay, yeah. I see this nigga 7SSK7's name on the right side of the kill feed.
Range with that revolver, but
I'm like, trolling. I'm like, what? Really? I think that's the word. Those are the exact words I said. I said, really? 7? Really? The first game, you never saw Jamside's name on the kill feed. So it was like, did Jamside kill whoever got 7, and did the reboot 7, like, you know, like, and then they go into like the full rotation, like the game that Zayt and Saf won. They zoom out into the full rotation, shows everybody, and Jamside's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, all right, they died off the rip. They died so fast. I'm like, they couldn't have had a gun, right? This will happen in game 2, and so game 2 comes, and I'm like anxious. I'm like, all right, that was just a slip up. They're gonna do fine, right? This nigga Jamside's name is the first name on the kill feed.
as we're flying in, because, you know, usually you're looking for players who pink, purple, and blue llama.
And there's one.
Really, nigga? I'm like, I'm mind boggled. How does literally the best player in the game to get last place? So I'm like, twice in a row? And then I'm like, all right, I'll sit this game out. I'll sit and watch this. And then game 3. They die again. All right. No. Game 3, they had the nerve to show Spades spectate. Like, you can tell in that encounter that they're both way better than Spades.
That overlook position, getting challenged there, and trying to use that advantage from the download, a little bit of that right hand, right? Just see if you can get a peek in there.
Again, I'm not hating on Spades. He does seem like a cool guy. But you can just tell throughout that encounter that they are the better players, right? Spades were in a better position. In that replay, I could have been Spades. Like, I don't know why Jamside and 7SSK7 decided to run in the building. That was just confusing to me, because what Jamside is good at, he's good at holding walls down and editing like right when you don't expect it, and he's really quick with it too. So he'll edit real quick and pop you in the face and done. Or like right when you drop down to try and edit or wall replace, then he'll just kill you, like you're screwed. I was very confused to why they even ran in the building. So like I saw them holding the pyramid down, and then I was like, all right, he's about to edit on him, right? No, he goes out, makes the jump shot, which hits like 20 damage. Then this dude runs in the building. I'm like, you guys have to be trolling.
SSK7, they're looking, they're having a conversation of what the play is. What is the movement going to be? But Crimson Spades are not going to allow them that opportunity to breathe. That's going to be the down there. Crims managing to knock down Jamside. He's looking for 7 SSK7 around the corner, and that's going to be the elimination.
I knew, like, once Jamside was dead, I knew 7 was going to try to put a trap down. I just knew that was what he was going to do, and he put the trap down. I turned off the stream at that point, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll give him another chance. I'll give him another chance, right? Game 4, I see Spades' point of view, right? And I see that his dual partner, Jamside, killed his dual partner. So I was like, all right, this is how it is. Spades is hitting 7 for like 20 damage a piece, and then 7 did something smart. He did, like, instead of just editing out, he like edited, put a pyramid, then a floor, and a ramp there.
It's a constant for them. They cannot seem to win out on this fight. Crimson's going to be down, though, so the advantage could be going in the favor of Jamside and 7 SSK. Spades going to have the high ground, now having to deal with a 1v2. Does he have what it takes to pull this one off? He doesn't own that wall. He has no more builds to work with as well. They're going to push out, and Spades couldn't deal with it, and that's going to be the win there for those two.
This is what I came here to see, right? I was like, oh, holy shit. And I was like, this is what I came here to see. Then they rotate. They get the next kill. They shoot down whoever was building. They're at lower health, but they still pull through, right? And then I'm like, all right. They go to Jamside's point of view. I'm like, all right, that's an easy kill. That's an easy kill. And so, like, seeing that they kept dying, right, I was scared for them. Like, as soon as they're going to make the rotation play, that someone was going to kill them. But no, they kept killing people, right? And then when they got into that last rotation and like all the names were just overlapping on each other, I thought that they died, but then I saw them elsewhere and I was like, all right, they're sticking it out. They're sticking it out. This is the game that I want to see for the next 2 games, right? You guys have to redeem yourselves. Jamside did eventually end up killing Mr. Savage M, right? And I was like, okay, yeah.
Eliminations total before they fell, not before earning placements points.
And then 7 SSK7 before they went down was like, I think he killed Epic Whale, and so I was like, all right. And then they went down, whatever. But they made it to the end game rotation, right? So I'm like, all right, this is good. This is good, right? This is what you guys have to keep doing. But throughout game 4, I was like, I just knew that they were gonna keep landing paradise. Despite Jamside constantly, he goes either paradise or neo tilted, right? I wanted to see Jamside versus Mongrel, Jamside versus Clicks, you know what I'm saying? Now they kept landing paradise. Even the commentator said, all right, they're like, this hasn't stuck out for the past 3 games, but we're going to keep trying it until it works.
Saw Jamside, 7 SSK say, hey, I don't care if I lose the first 3 times here. We're going to master this. We're going to turn it around. And they did. They had a great, at least, showing at some point at the last one. So players are going to...
Game 5, die off the rip. I'm like, okay. If you guys can get top 50 at this point, I'll be happy, all right? Top 50, all right? If you guys can pull through, right? Game 6. This SSK7... they were going up against Aiden and Sean. This dude had high ground, had a shotgun, had a minigun. This dude drops down with a minigun. He's smiling. I was like, I don't think they give a shit anymore. So if they don't give a shit, because watching it live, I was hurt. I was like, man. It's just like your favorite sports team. Imagine if Mongrel and Mitro kept dying off the rip, okay? That's pretty much how I felt. Man, there's so much better than this, man. And then, of course, Sean kills him when he's at 1 HP because 7 SSK7 sitting there trolling with a minigun. So he goes down. Jamside kills Ghost Aiden, which was obvious of the outcome. Like, if you basically anybody who I don't know how Spades kept killing them. I don't know how, but like anybody you match up against Jamside's probably gonna kill or be the victor in that fight. No dick riding shit. I'm just like, that's just facts at this point. Spades kept killing. I just don't know. I was thinking, were their keyboards broken? Or did someone give them the wrong mouse? I don't know what was going on, dude. I was like, so of course Jamside kills Ghost Aiden and Ghost Sean, and then he gets third party. But you can expect that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just in a bad position throughout the game, and so yeah, then he ended up dying. Nonetheless, very, very disappointed. Jamside is literally the best player in the World Cup, and he got like last place. I was like, now to give you a whole synopsis, right? Nerox and Aqua, right? Like I said, they kind of like, they came out of nowhere with this one. I was like, wow, they really pulled through. They got like 3 wins, I think, 2 or 3 wins. After game 6, I don't care. I know they got back-to-back wins, but I'm not sure if they won the 6th game. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was like, wow, they're really pulling through. That was literally not expected. Like, Saf and Zayt were in first place for like the first 3 games, right? And then you had Dubs and Mega, even though they weren't really. They made it to second place once. And then they, like, I just didn't see how they consistently held second place. The only person that really, like, stuck up to the only team, rather. The only team that really stood up with the hype was Mongrel and Mitro. They got $450,000. And I don't know which placement that is, but that's pretty big. And I was like, all right, they really did stick up with the hype. And they didn't even win any games. I was like, wow, that's kind of good. That clutch with Flexi, I don't know what Flexi was doing, dog. I do not know what Flexi was doing, why he didn't shoot Mongrel when he went into the box. I was like,
Mongrel comes in right on cue. He does not let his teammate go down.
A lot of people say that Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy underperformed. That's just because they had a lot of hype to their name. They got 12, if I'm not mistaken, 12th place. They didn't underperform, guys. They went in there, they did their thing. If you got top 15, that's pretty much a dub. You know what I'm saying? That they did their thing. All right, it was just crazy. I back to Jamside and SSK7, like that broadcast that they're getting throughout game 4. That's really what I came there to see. I was like, all right, I need this is gonna be stacked. I need to see this kind of attention go, because this was like their one chance to get a lot of clout, because they are underrated and like killed Mongrel in the past, outplayed Mongrel. Like, even though Mongrel has killed Jamside during this one clip, Jamside forced him, he was like in a bad position, and he forced Mongrel to literally build up on him. But like I said, it's whatever, man. I just feel like they really underplayed, and if they had switched up, if they had went to Neo Tilted, I feel like it would have went a little better for them, because Jamside goes Neo Tilted. They both go either Paradise or Neo Tilted. But after you get killed twice off the rip, off of Paradise, I would not go there again. I don't know who Spades is. Look, I keep saying that. Gameplay, mechanically, like, he was nowhere near as good as Jamside. And I saw that he killed both Jamside and SSK7. I was like, how? How, Sway? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even looking forward into looking at solos, which is happening right now. Like, I'm really just not looking forward into it, because Jamside's not. And it's like, if Jamside actually qualified for solos, I wouldn't care about this duos game as much. I would have been like, all right, there's always tomorrow, right? But nah, literally. And it's crazy, because you see all the things that Jamside does, and it's not like, because I am a fan of Jamside. Like, I really came and watched the World Cup because he was there. But it's not only because of that. It's because you have seen what one is capable of doing. Literally got a 40 bomb in Trios Arena. And that's SK7 too. He went into a 70-player final circle and came out 6th place. Like, I was just very, very, like, mind-boggled to how they kept dying off the rip over and over and over again. And I was like, I'm sitting here looking at Spades. I was like, all right, he's a decent player, but he's nowhere near as good as Jamside. Like, maybe he's closer to 7SSK7 in terms of skill, but Jamside, I was like, wow. Wow. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. That was my opinion. You don't even have to rate the video because you may disagree with me. That's totally fine. But yeah, I'll come out with some more videos like this, raw opinions. I'll have a perfect idea for the next video when my voice gets better. I am sick. I'm going to show you why Nintendo cannot fix the Switch.